it's a bit of a, I think I should probably try, but not my thing. I'm an audiobook girly squirrel, you know what I mean? Or like a video girly squirrel. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, when people say I don't like reading and then people assume that it's because they're unintelligent. That really annoys me. But anyway, moving on. I've got fantastic beasts. And where to find them, where to find them, where to find them, where to find them, find them, find them, find them, where to find them, find them, find them, find them, find them. By J.K. Rowling. Now, this is the screenplay, so it's structured like a script, as you can see. Yeah, but I think it should still be a good one to read, and hopefully you'll get some tingles. I'll throw in a bit of hand movements, some repeating words, along with my own thoughts, as mentioned. So hopefully it will all just be a good, relaxing time, you know what I mean? So that's the plan. So let's get into it. Okay, let's start off with the first chapter. If I can find the first chapter. Okay. A large, isolated. Sorry. So scene one. Not two, not three, but one. Happens in Europe. So somewhere in Europe, 1926 at night. A large, isolated, derelict chateau, chateau. What about the word isolated? Emerges from the darkness. We focus on a cobbled square outside the building, shrouded in mist, eerie, silent, silent. Oh God, my hair. 5. I can't say that word. AURORS. Auroras. I have mentioned on here before plenty of times, because you'd be shocked how much reading is involved in ASMR. I am dyslexic, so my apologies for being a little bit slow. I wonder if the word dyslexic is a trigger word for people. Do let me know, or don't, it's up to you. 5, or I'm gonna call them auroras. Stand ones aloft, tentative as they edge towards the chateau. A sudden explosion of pure light sends them flying. We whip round to find their bodies scattered, lying motionless at the entrance of the large parkland. A figure, brackets, Grindelwald, close brackets, enters the frame, his back to the camera. Ignoring the bodies, he stares out into the night sky. We pan upwards towards the moon. We then see a montage where they combine things headlines from 1926 relating to Grindelwald's attacks. Turning the page, we're going to turn the page. All over the world, Grindelwald strikes again in Europe. Hogwarts school increases security. Where is Grindelwald? He is a serious threat to the magical community, and he's vanished. Moving photos detail destroyed buildings, fires and screaming victims. The articles come thick and fast. The worldwide hunt for Grindelwald continues. We push on to the final article displaying the Statue of Liberty. So, we're going to head from Europe to New York. Never been to New York, but it's one of the places I've always wanted to go. Yeah. It just seems so cool. Transition to scene 2. Ship gliding into New York. Or some people put like NY. Next morning. A bright, clear day. Seagulls swoop overhead. A large passenger ship glides past the Statue of Liberty. Statue of Liberty. I'm cutting off half my head here, sorry. Passengers lean over the rails. Passengers lean over the rails, looking excitingly towards the oncoming land. Push in forwards to a figure sitting on a bench with his back to us. Newt Scamander. This is the main character. I know that. This is Eddie. I don't know. I can't quite remember his surname. But the guy from the movie is the main guy. Weather-beaten, weary, wearing an old blue overcoat. Besides him rests a battered brown leather case. A catch on the case flicks open of its own accord. Newt swiftly bends down to close it. Placing the case on his lap, Newt leans in, whispering, Dougal, you settle down now, please. It won't be long. Well, scene 3 is literally just an aerial shot of New York, so I'm not doing that. It just says aerial shot. It just says aerial shot of New York. With hindsight, now I've started, probably wasn't the best idea to do a script. Should have just done a traditional book. If I do this again, if you guys like this, I'll do it with Diversion, which is a traditional book. Yeah, because I don't think the whole screenplay thing's really doing anything for us here, is it? My mistake. Scene 4. Ship. The ship is in customs shortly afterwards, and it's the day still. Among bustling crowds, Newt walks down the gangplank. The of the ship as we push into his case. A customs official says next. officials. A customs official examines Newt's very tattered British passport. The customs official says, "British, huh?" "Yes," says Newt. "First trip to New York?" "Yes, yes, 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 yes." Customs official who starts gesturing towards Newt's case. "Anything edible in there?" Newt, placing a hand over his breast pocket. "No." Customs official. "Livestock?" The catch on Newt's case flicks open again. Newt looks hastily down and closes it. Newt says, "Must get that fixed." "No." Bless him. US customs officials are scary people. Customs official, suspicious. "Let me take a look." Newt places the case on the desk between them and discreetly flicks a brass dial to Muggle-worthy. Worthy. The customs official spins the case towards him and pops the catches, lifting the lid to reveal pajamas, various maps, a journal, an alarm clock, a magnifying glass, a Hufflepuff Hufflepuff scarf. Finally satisfied, he closes the case. "Welcome to New York." Newt says thank you. Newt gathers his passport and case. Customs official says next, and Newt exits through customs. But I feel like I'm not doing this theming justice. Sorry. I don't really know how well you could see that. Or I don't really know how well you can see the book when I'm reading it, but the theming is very good. It's quite good. It's good. But now we're on to scene 5, which is in a subway. It's in a subway. It's in a New York City subway, or a tube, as I'd call it. It's in the subway. The underground. It's in the underground. In New York City, a subway. Oh no, my mistake. It's not quite in the subway. It's near the subway. Sorry. A long street of identical brownstone houses, one of which has been reduced to rubble. Gaggle of reporters and photographers mills around it in the vague hope of something happening, but without much enthusiasm. One reporter is interviewing an excitable, middle-aged man as they move through the rubble. Wonder who this excitable middle-aged man is. I've never read this book, by the way. I mean, I've read the first couple chapters, but that's it. So, if you're not a Harry Potter fan, this is all probably new to you, and as mentioned in another video of mine, I've watched the movie, but not in order, so it's all new to me as well. Well, half new. Witness. And it was like a wind, or like a ghost, but dark, and I saw its eyes, shining white eyes. The reporter is expressionless. He has a notebook in his hand, a dark wind with eyes. Witness, like a dark mass, it dove under there, down, underground, I swear to God, into the earth, right in front of me. Someone ought to do something about it. It's everywhere, it's out of control. Do you like my acting skills? Thank you. On close, Percival Graves as he walks towards destroyed buildings. Oh, that's a name. Okay. I thought it was like just some graves in the middle of the street, but we got it. It's a name. His name is Percival. Percival. His name's Percival. Graves, smart clothing, very handsome, early middle age. His demeanour differs from those around him. He's watchful, tightly coiled, an air of intense confidence. The photographer, hey, did you get anything? Reporter, dark wind, blah 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 blah, blah 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 photographer. It's an atmospheric hoonie or electrical. Words in here, my vocabulary ain't good enough for H-O-O-E-Y. Hooey. Or electrical. Electrical. That is a good trigger word. Electrical, or electrician, electrical. Graves moves up and down the stairs of the now ruined building as he examines the destruction, curious, alert. The reporter asks, hey, you, thirsty? The photographer says, nah, I'm on the wagon. I promised Martha I'd lay off. I always think that's such a nice name. The wind begins to pick up, swirling around the building, accompanied by a high-pitched screeching. Graves alone looks interested. The sudden series of bangs at street level all turn around to look for the source of the sound. A wall cracks. The rubble on the floor begins to shake before exploding like an earthquake, rippling out of the building and down through the middle of the street. The movement is violent, rushed. People and cars go flying. It's all very dramatic. It is dramatic. The mysterious force then flies up into the air, swirling through the city, diving in and out of alleyways before crashing down into the subway station. Close on Graves as he examines the destruction of the street, the mingled roar and howl emanates from the bowels of the earth. It's all going on. I tell you, it's all going on. the street, steps of the City Bank. Day. Newt, intrigued by the noise of the shouting, approaches the rally of the New Salem Philanthropic Society. New Salem. New. Oh, I've already read that. Mary Lou Barebone, a handsome Midwestern woman in the 1930s version of the Puritan dress, charismatic and earnest, stands on a store stage at the steps of the City Bank. Behind her stands a man parading a banner emblazoned with the organization's symbol, hands. 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 Oh, hands proudly grasping a broken wand amid a bright yellow and red flames. We're getting wizardy now. Mary Lou says to the assembled crowd, "This city sparkles with the jewels of man's invention. Movie theatres, automobiles, the wireless electric lights dazzle and bewitch us." Newt slows down and watches Mary Lou as he would observe a foreign species. No judgment, simply interest. Nearby stands Tina Goldstein, hat low on her head, an upturned collar. She's eating a hot dog, mustard smeared on her upper lip. Newt accidentally bumps into her as he makes his way to the front of the rally. "Oh, sorry," that's what Newt says. And then Mary Lou continues, she's on a rampage, isn't she? "But where there is light, there is a shadow, friend. Something is stalking our city, wreaking destruction and then disappearing without a trace. Disappearing without a trace. Disappearing without a trace. Disappearing without a trace. Trace. Jacob Kowalski moves nervously down the street towards the crowd, wearing an ill-fitting suit, carrying a battered brown leather case. Mary Lou, she's still going. "We have to fight. Join us, the second Salemers, in our fight." Oh, right, I'm getting the Salem reference now. I'm keeping up. I have a historical knowledge about. Jacob makes his way through the gathered crowd, also pushing past Tina, Tina, the woman who was eating the hot dog. "Jacob, excuse me, doll. Just trying to get to the bank. Excuse me, just trying to." Jacob trips over Newt's case, disappearing momentarily. Got there in the end. Newt pulls him up. "I'm so sorry. My case." "No harm done." Jacob struggles on, heading past Mary Lou and up the steps of the bank. "Excuse me," says Jacob. Oh, I love this word. The kerfuffle. Kerfuffle. The kerfuffle. I love the word kerfuffle. Kerfuffle. Not even like in an ASMR stance. It's a good ASMR word though, isn't it? But like just in like an everyday word stance. Kerfuffle. Brilliant word. Around Newt draws Mary Lou's attention. Mary Lou, who is charming Newt. "You, friend, what drew you to our meeting today?" Newt is startled to find himself the centre of attention. I was just passing. Mary Lou responds with, "Are you a truth seeker?" "A seeker after the truth." Oh no, I got that wrong. "Are you a seeker after the truth?" A beat. Boom. Newt, Mary Lou, hear my words and heed my warning. Angle on some little paws which had appeared in the narrow crack between the lid and the body of Newt's case. Angle on the dime hitting the steps with a musical clang. Angle on the paws, now trying hard to prise open the case. And laugh. I'm gonna have to get into character properly now. Laugh if you dare. Witches live among us. Among us. Ooh. Mary Lou's 3 adopted children, adults, Credence, and Chastity, and Modesty. An 8-year-old girl hand out leaflets. Credence appears nervous and troubled. Mary Lou, we have to fight together. For the sake of our children, for the sake of tomorrow. She's now saying this bit to Newt. What do you say to that, friend? Those are some strange names. Newt looks up towards Mary Lou. Something from the corner of his eye catches his attention. From the corner of his eye. Catches his attention. The Niffler, a small, furry, black cross between a mole and a duck-billed platypus, is sitting on the steps of the bank, hastily pulling the beggar's hat full of money out of sight behind a pillar. Newt, startled, looks down at his case. Angle on, the Niffler, busy shoveling the beggar's coins into the pouch in its belly. The Niffler looks up and notices Newt's gaze and hurriedly gathers the rest of the coins before tumbling away into the bank. Newt jolts forwards. Newt, excuse me. Angle on Mary Lou. She looks confused at Newt's lack of interest in her cause. Mary Lou. Witches live among us. Angle on Tina, moving through the crowd, eyeing Newt suspiciously. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for today, I think. We got to the beginning of scene 8. I left it purposely there, in case you guys want to give it a go yourselves. Let me know how it is. But yeah, sorry about the lighting in this video. It's very not the best at lighting wise. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've relaxed. I hope you've fallen asleep or just unwound or whatever you use ASMR to do. I hope you have an amazing rest of your week. Thank you so much for watching and so much for supporting. If you could like and subscribe, that would be much appreciated, but no pressure. Love you so much. Ta.